Hello again, everyone. Welcome to high school football on DouglasCountyDigest.com. This evening, it's the season opener for the 2014 season as the Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils take on the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights. And I think from the for the rest of the broadcast, we're just going to refer to them by their initials, VGH and ALAH. The Knights are over on the far side of the football field. They're in their white visiting uniforms with the red pants with gold and black trim and gold helmets. The Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils are approaching the field from the southeast. They're getting their traditional fire engine escort to the playing field, and they'll be on the field pretty soon as we're just a couple minutes away from the start of tonight's game. Both teams had winning records last year and made it to the Illinois High School Association playoffs. The Blue Devils were 6-4 overall, 3-2 in the Okaw Valley Conference. The Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights, I already violated my rule, were 8-3 last year and 4-1 in the conference. It's kind of a contrast this evening. The ALAH Knights have a lot of seniors returning, but they don't have a lot of depth. They don't have a lot of support from the underclasses. The Knights have a total of 30 players in uniform on the roster at least. 13 of those are seniors, 9 are juniors, and then just 4 each from the sophomore and freshman classes. So they're going to, they could be good this year. It could be a good season for them this year if they can avoid injuries and other problems that cost them their depth, because they don't have a lot of it, especially from the younger classes. The VGH Blue Devils, on the other hand, they lost a lot of very outstanding football players that had been part of the varsity team for at least 2 years and maybe even more. But talking to Chad Musselman, the head coach of the Blue Devils, who is in his 8th year, he said they had 50 players out for practice at the start of the season. That's the most they've had was 55. So they're at 50 this year, and they're kind of inexperienced, but they have a lot of depth. So it could be a good season for the Blue Devils as well. Villa Grove VGH won the toss. They elected to defer, and the ALAH Knights will receive the opening kickoff, and they will defend the south goal. As you're looking at it on the screen, they'll be going from right to left in the first quarter of play. We'll give you the starting offense for the Knights as they get ready. And already you can tell it's early in the season because the officials have to point them in the proper direction. They headed toward the north end, and the official said, no, you got to be at the other end. So we're just about ready to go. The Blue Devils are dressed in all blue jerseys, blue pants with gold and white trim, the blue helmets with the gold pitchfork on the sides. We said Chad Musselman is in his 8th year at Villa Grove and Villa Grove Heritage. He has a record of 50 wins and 22 losses. Dale Schuring is in his 12th year as the head coach of the Knights, and he has a record of 71 wins and 43 losses. Getting ready to tee up the football for the Blue Devils is senior Skylar Orwick. Back to receive for the Knights are number 3, Kyle Fagan. And it looks like number 6, Hunter Cam. Deep to receive for the Knights. Orwick waiting for the sign from the official that he's ready to go. Now the official over on the far side is getting the Blue Devils lined up. They have to be in front of the 35-yard line. They were behind it. They'll fan out. Now they're ready to go. when they get ready to kick it, the other 10 players on the Villa Grove Heritage team will fan out to cover the field. Now they're getting some last-second words from Orwick. And in just a moment, we'll get this 2014 football season underway. Orwick runs up, fakes it. Now they spread out. And here we go. It's a short kick. Going to be picked up at about the 22-yard line by Stephen Wright. He spins at the 25 to the 26, and he's going to take it there for the Knights. Going to be 1st and 10 at the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond 27-yard line. Let's give you the offensive lineup for the Knights. At the quarterback, Tyler Schuring, 5'11", 180. He wears number 2. He is a senior. He has been the quarterback for 3 years.
27-yard line.
The Knights will send number 14, Cole Garman, wide out to the right. Right, and looks like Cam are in the backfield. There's a wing back to the right side is Fagan. Schuring in the shotgun formation. Calls the signals, gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He goes over the 30 to the 31. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 yards.
Tackled on the play by number 10,
Cole Lemon making the tackle for the Blue Devils. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 6 to go for the Knights. Once again, we're going wide to the right is Garman. Fagan is winged off to the right. And off to the left is, looks like Hunter Cam. Here's a bad snap, and Schuring falls on the football. Schuring fell on the bad snap at about the 29-yard line. Going to be a loss of 2. Going to be 3rd down and approximately 8 yards to go.
3rd and 9 for the Knights.
Clock running, 10:48 to go in the first quarter. Just underway at Villa Grove, Russ Gear Field. Now here's a wide receiver is Nathan Rose, way out to the right side. Receiver off to the left. Schuring drops back. Left-hander throws to the right side. It is off the hands of Fagan and incomplete. Ball was thrown a little high, and Fagan, who's 6'3", 185, had it go through his hands, and it's going to be 4th down and 8 for the Knights at their own 29, and Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond will be forced to punt. So the first punt of the season comes with 10.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dalton James and Kenny Guerrero back to receive. They're inside their 30-yard line.
Number 3,
Kyle Fagan back to punt for ALAH. Gets a good snap, gets a kick away, end over end. It's going to be taken at the 35-yard line by James. James cuts back to the midfield, into the middle of the field, goes wide to the left side. He's across the 50. He's to the 40. He's in Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond territory, and he's run out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Nice punt return by number 4, Kenny Guerrero.
Now they say it was Kenny Guerrero that took the punt.
Punt return was number 27.
Yeah, they corrected. I thought that was 27. So he returns at the 30 to the 33-yard line. About a 33-yard return.
Return that punt all the way down to the 33-yard line of the Knights.
36-yard punt. And so, with 10-12 left to go, Villa Grove Heritage takes over. 1st and 10 at the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond 33. Here's a pitch by the quarterback to the right side. Max Daly taking the football. He breaks free. He's got it in for the touchdown. Max Daly on the first play from scrimmage goes to the right side and goes 33 yards for the touchdown. Daly took the pitch out from the quarterback, Gavin Gunner, to the right side. Nope. They say he stepped out of bounds.
Carries for a Blue Devil first down.
So it's to the 15, a gain of 18. First and 10 at the 15. So an 18-yard carry by Daly. Here's Gunner rolling out to the right side. Throws incomplete, intended for Garrow. Double covered on the play. Going to be second down and 10 from the 15.
Second down.
Offensive lineup in the backfield. Gavin Gunner, a 5'9", 170-pound junior. Number 13 is the quarterback. The fullback is Max Daly. He's a 6 foot, 180-pound junior. He wears number 6. Wide to the right side is Toby Stipp. 2 men wide to the left. Here's Gunner handing off on the draw play to Daly. He gets across the 15.
Number 6, Max Daly.
Down to about the 12. Gain of 3 on the play for Daly.
Rick Nelson.
Going to be third down and about 7 yards to go for the Blue Devils.
Stephen Wright.
Clock running with 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now Garrow and Stipp are to the right side. Wide out to the left. Daly the lone setback. Number 14 is wide to the left. That's Cole Lemon. Gunner hands off to Daly. Nope, he keeps it, pitches it to Garrow around the left side, and Kenny Garrow is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kenny Garrow, it takes the pitch from Gavin Gunner,
For the first Blue Devil touchdown of the season.
and it comes with 9:13 to go in the first quarter of play. Gunner faked the handoff up the middle to Daly, then rolled to the left and pitched it to Garrow. And he took it in for the TD. Blue Devils are going to go for 2. He gets the snap, pitches to Daly to the right side. Daly plows his way toward the goal line, and let's see. No official sign yet from the officials.
No good.
Run is no good.
No good. Daly stops short.
If you don't want to get this button, you can just.
Look at 9:13 left to go.
So with 9 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter, it's the VGH Blue Devils leading the ALAH Knights by a score of 6-0 here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Alan Patton back at Russ Gear Field in Villa Grove. Skylar Orwick getting set to kick off. And the Blue Devils are up 6-0. Fagan and looks like number 9, Hunter Cam, back to receive the kickoff for the Knights. Orwick now approaches, kicks it down to about the 22-yard line. Going to be taken by number 44, Brendan Teague, and he's going to get out across the 40 to the 41. And Arthur Lemming and Atwood Hammond takes over first and 10 at their own 41 with 9:07 left to go. That was a 5-play, 33-yard drive with Garrow taking the ball over from the 12
Start this drive from their own.
to score the TD. The try for 2 was no good. And it's a 6-0 lead for the Blue Devils. 2 wide receivers to the left. Number 6, Hunter Cam. In the slot. Here's Schuring handed off to Stephen Wright. And he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
On the carry, number 27, Stephen Wright.
Wright dropped. They're going to say no gain for
On the play, number 32.
Stephen Wright. Going to be second down and 10 at their own
No gain.
41.
Second down.
Travis Schuring rushed for over 1,400 yards, or rather for 964 yards and 14 touchdowns last year. Here's Schuring rolling out to the right. Throw complete. Oh, incomplete. Right in front of the Villa Grove bench. It was intended for number 14, Cole Garman. He was hit from behind just as he was picking up the football.
Breaking up that pass play was number 10, Cole Lemon.
Cole Lemon making the hit for VGH. Going to be third down and 10 at the 40-yard line. 8:22 left to go here in the first quarter. Wide to the right side for the Knights is number 14, Cole Garman. Schuring gets a snap, keeps it himself, gets across the line of scrimmage, up to about the 43-yard line.
Tyler Schuring on the keeper.
Going to be a gain of about 3, and it's going to bring up 4th and 7. Tyler Orwick in on the stop, Skylar Orwick rather. And it's going to be 4th down. Fagan back to punt. For VGH, it's Kenny Guerrero and Dalton James. Here's the snap. Good high kick. It's going to be taken at the 21-yard line by James. He gets free, comes down the near sideline. He's still on his feet and he's tripped up. Just shy of midfield. Looked like it was either Tyler Schuring or Ricky Davis in on the stop. Punt went to about the... There was a flag thrown on the play. About a 30, 35-yard punt for Fagan. Return came out to the 49, but we have a block in the back against Villa Grove Heritage. And that's going to move the ball back to the 32-yard line. 7:36 to go here in the first quarter. And the Blue Devils come out on offense once again with Gavin Gunter at quarterback, Max Daly at fullback. Wide to the right side is Cole Lemon. In the slot to the right, Kenny Guerrero. Daly, the fullback. Guerrero gets the handoff over the left side. Little wingback reverse. And he gets it out to the 40-yard line, a gain of about 8. And it's going to be 2nd down and 2, Villa Grove. Running plays quickly. Ball just nudging the 40-yard line in Blue Devil territory. Wide to the left side, number 3, Tyler Harrison. We'll give you the lineman in just a few moments. Very strong up the middle for the Blue Devils. Here's a snap to Gunner. He hands off to Daly. Daly's going to fall forward, and he's got the first down as he gets out to the 44-yard line. Gain of 4 by Max Daly.
Daly picks up another Blue Devil first down.
That's the second first down of the ball game for the Blue Devils, and they're right back up to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver to the left. Guerrero and Harrison are the wingbacks. And Daly set behind Gavin Gunter. Man in motion. Here's Tyler Harrison getting the handoff, and he is thrown for a loss of about a yard.
Number 3, Tyler.
His first carry of the ball game. Going to be 2nd down and 11. Back to the 43-yard line.
Loss of the yard. 2nd down.
Spencer Eversole is the... Well, that's not Spencer Eversole bending over the football. Lineup we got about a week or so ago from Chad Musselman. He made the disclaimer that it was going to be tentative. So we'll go along with that. Here's the snap. Gunner hands off to Harrison over the right side. He gets across midfield. And it's just across midfield. Nope, they're going to put it right on the stripe. Gain of about 7. I mean, 3rd down and 4. Harrison with a 7-yard carry. And the Blue Devils right back up to the line. They're going to exploit the lack of depth on this Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond team by running plays quickly. Wide receiver off to the left. Gunner gets the handoff. Pitch it left side to Daly. Daly cuts up across the 45, and he'll have the first down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play for Max Daly. He's carried the ball 4 times. Has 31 yards unofficially. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Knights' 42-yard line. Wide to the right side is Toby Stipp. He's a 6-foot, 150-pound senior. A lot of these seniors have played backup roles for a year or more. Here's Gunner passing down the left side, and he overthrows Tyler Harrison. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 at the 40. They're going to call that the 44 of the Knights. 4:44 left to go here in the first quarter. Stipp wide to the right, wide receiver off to the left, 2 wing backs. And here's Gunner. Faking the handoff, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get down to the 35-yard line. Gavin Gunner running the option well. He's going to be just shy. They're going to mark it at the 36. Going to be 3rd down and about, well, we're going to say it's, Villa Grove is doing the no huddle, and they were running the play while the officials were calling a timeout. We've got a timeout on the field with 4:22 left to go in the first quarter. It's the VGH Blue Devils 6, the ALAH Knights nothing. Back at Russ-Gear Field, Villa Grove Heritage with a 3rd down and about 2. It's a short 2. Ball at the 36-yard line of the Knights. Gunter gets the snap, hands off to Daly. He goes over the right side for the first down and more. He's still on his feet. He's pushing inside the 25 to about the 20-yard line.
That's number 6, Max Daly.
Gain of 16 on the play for Daly.
First down.
And that's the 4th first down of the ball game for the Blue Devils. And he gets down to the 20-yard line. Going wide to the left side, Cole Lemon. Toby Stipp to the right. Number 10, Cole Lemon at one wing back. It's like Dalton James at the other. Here's Daly taking it up the middle, and he's pushed back after getting a yard. There's something thrown on the field. I didn't think it was don't know if it's a flag or just a beanbag in case the ball was fumbled or something. Can't tell what it was. Didn't look yellow.
1 yard. Second down.
I give Daly a gain of 1. That's his 6th carry for 48 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 19 of the Knights. Clock running, 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. The Blue Devils of VGH leading 6-0. Here's a man in motion. Gets the handoff on the end around. He's going wide to the left, and he is going to be stacked up and thrown out of bounds for maybe a loss of yardage on the play. Cole Lemon, a 5'8", 165-pound junior, took the football.
Third down.
Going to be 3rd down and 12. Back at the 21. Loss of a couple for Lemon. Now they have James and Stipp wide to the right. Looks like it is Dalton Mannon to the left. And we've got a whistle and a penalty on the play. Villa Grove has the only penalty. Procedure is the call against the Blue Devils, so that's going to move it back 5 It'll be third down and about 17 from the 26-yard line.
Still third down.
So they've got to get to about the 9-yard line for a first down. Stip, James to the right, Mannon to the left, wing back to the right. Here's Gunner getting the snap, rolling right, throwing downfield, has a man open, and it is complete to Dalton James for the touchdown. 26-yard touchdown pass from Gavin Gunner to Dalton James in the front corner of the end zone.
Dalton James.
And that comes with 2:07 left to go in the first quarter. A 26-yard pass from Gavin Gunner. Blue Devils getting set to run for two. Daly with the football. He goes over the right side of the line, and he is in. So Max Daly runs the two-point conversion. And with 2:07 left to go in the first quarter, it's Villa Grove Heritage 14, Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond, nothing. There was a flag on the play, but apparently it did not affect the point after. May be assessed on the kickoff, but we will wait and see as the officials confer. We'll take a break, and you're watching high school football on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Villa Grove Heritage scored on 11-play, 68-yard drive, covered about a little over 5 minutes, with James catching a 26-yard pass from Gavin Gunner. Max Daly ran in the two-point conversion. We had offsetting penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct. So, and now we have a flag on the kickoff, like one of the Blue Devils
Offside against Villa Grove.
jumped across the line before Skylar Orwick could get there to kick the football. So that's the third penalty for Villa Grove Heritage for 25 yards unofficially.
That offside call moves everybody north 5 yards.
Kyle Fagan, Hunter Cam back to receive the kick for the Knights, who've had to punt on their first two possessions. Villa Grove Heritage has scored on their first two possessions. Orwick squibs one along the ground. It's going to be taken at the 43-yard line. Looked like Marcus Van Osdal, a freshman, in on the special teams. Falls on the, jumped up to catch the football and went right down to the ground. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line for the Knights of Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond.
Knights will start this drive from their own 40.
We have the Knights for about 5 yards of total offense. Here's Schuring, nobody in the backfield. He throws a little flat pass to Fagan. He gets past one man, and he is pulled down from behind by number 61, looked like Cody Patterson.
Kyle Smagan.
That is 51, Kyle McColgan. Fagan caught the pass and was thrown for a loss of 2. Going to be 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line. About a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Single back. Now there's Cam going in motion. Schuring pitches to Fagan coming around the right side. He gets past one man, but he's not going to get past the second. Looked like Skylar Orwick in there on the tackle. Fagan gets out to about the 42, so he gets about a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 11 for the Knights. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Villagrove Heritage leading 14-0. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Schuring in the backfield, takes the snap, drops back to throw, goes to the left, to the right side, way over the head of Fagan, but we have a flag in the backfield.
Schuring's pass intended for number 3, Kyle Fagan, falls incomplete. Fourth down.
Schuring got the pass, got the snap, threw it to the right sideline, and it was way over Fagan's head. Well, apparently that was not a penalty, maybe somebody's towel or something. So it's going to be 4th and 11 from the 42, and Fagan is going to drop back to punt for the 3rd time in the ball game. He'll stand back at his 31. James and Guerrero back to receive. Fagan fumbles the snap. He's going to run it himself, but he is going to be nope. He gets away from a couple would-be tacklers. He's still on his feet. He's got the first down and more inside Villagrove Heritage territory to the 40-yard line. Fagan makes lemonade out of lemons. That's going to be 1st and 10. About a 19-yard gain by Fagan, and that's the first down of the night for the Knights. Fagan fumbled the snap, picked it up, rolled to the right, got away from a couple would-be tacklers, made it into VGH territory, and was brought down at the 39-yard line of the Blue Devils. Schuring takes a shotgun snap, keeps it himself, goes forward for about a yard. He's thrown backwards at about the we'll call it the 37-yard line, a gain of 2. Going to be 2nd and 8. Schuring has carried the ball 4 times unofficially for 7 yards, and we've come to the end of the first quarter. Our score after the first 12 minutes from Russ Gear Field in Villa Grove, it's the Villagrove Heritage Blue Devils 14, the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights nothing. You're watching high school football on DouglasCountyDigest.com.